It's now 100 days since former Safaricom Chief Executive Michael Joseph took over as chairman of Kenya Airways. The airline is implementing Operation Pride, a turnaround strategy which it now says is 55% complete. Current CEO Mbuvi Ngunze is set to leave the airline by the end of next month, and the airline's board is busy looking for his replacement.
We have a long list of about 15 to 18. We looked for a specific airline experienced CEO with turnaround experience, who was willing to relocate to Kenya. And that's not everybody in the world who wants to do that, particularly if they're running a successful airline at the moment. So that's the long list. We will, by the end of the process, we would have interviewed about more than half of those, what we consider to be suitable, and then we will select probably the top 3 or 4 for final interviews.
Aircraft are built to weather storms, and for the national carrier, the attrition rate of its engineers is one of the storms it is currently navigating through.
If you look at the Middle East has been recruiting from Africa, from Kenya, from Ethiopia, from Egypt, from South Africa. But over the last year, there's been a very big push because they've been receiving a lot of aircraft. So we saw a doubling in that number. But it also happened at a time when we had also been training up people, new fleet, the fleet modernization we've done. So we are losing fairly vital skills for us, and that's a big concern. If you have 60, 70 people leave over a 12 months period, it's skill set that you have invested in that you're actually losing.
With regard to the number of pilots at its disposal, the airline is yet to achieve a zone of comfort.
We may have a shortage of pilots as well, and we're looking to talk to the union, the CALPA, which we have a good relationship with CALPA. We'll talk to them about allowing us to bring some additional pilots on if we need them, but also talking to CALPA about helping us to improve from productivity point of view, to help us to improve the efficiency and productivity of the pilots.
In 2015, Kenya Airways tapped the expertise of McKinsey & Company, an American firm, to assist in streamlining its finances. The airline has now reviewed the contract with the company, loosening the consultant's grip on its business.
As you know, the McKinsey contract was a performance-based contract. It was a performance-based contract. It was a 2-year contract. We've now, at the end of the first year, decided to change it to no longer be a performance-based contract, because we think we've done what we need to do.
Joseph has also defended the joint venture deal with Dutch carrier KLM, which has been criticized by the Kenya Airline Pilots Association for being heavily skewed in favor of KLM.
But in the end, the benefit is actually to KQ. If we didn't have the joint venture, we would be the loser.
Alex Mwangi, NTV.